Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see so many of you here, and it's a testament of the tremendous potential we have in the country. From healthcare technology in the march to the cure of HIV, to artificially intelligent customer service agents. The range of social and economic value represented here in the room is truly outstanding, and it shows the strong position the UK is in on the global market for disruption, both through technology and innovative business models. 2015 was an all-time record year for the UK. We set up 480,000 new businesses. And to put that number in perspective, we've doubled it in less than 10 years. It's driven by those less than 35 years old. Our millennial population is shifting towards a mentality of entrepreneurship, and we're using this energy to positively transform our society. Technology is capturing us. On average, we check our phones 138 times a day, and possibly more when a civil servant is speaking. Do you remember how often you checked your phone 10 years ago? Uber was only formed 6 years ago. Can you imagine what the future of shared transport will look like in another 6 years? Our society is absorbing change, and it's the intersection of the social uptake of technology and the surge in enterprising businesses that has created many innovative and exciting new prospects for everyone, with the potential for so much more to come. Our competitive markets are changing, and new opportunities are being created by the disruptors. As our Minister of State for Digital Policy, Matt Hancock, has previously said, the use of digital technology is inherently disruptive, and on the whole, technological disruption is good for our economy. Consumers benefit from better, faster, more responsive, more convenient services at a lower cost and often for free. New approaches to designing and delivering products and services can help us in tackling the societal problems of the societal issues of our age. Population increase and urbanization, environmental challenges, and an aging population. So where are we now? Internationally, the UK is well positioned to capitalize on existing competitive advantages across many emerging sectors. The technology coming out of our research institutions is world-beating. We have a disproportionate share of the top creative and innovative thinkers in the world. It's now about capitalizing this. We've invested significantly to help businesses grow, and since 2007, Innovate UK has invested £1.8 billion in helping companies such as yourselves commercialize innovation. The Catapult network spans across the country and offers all companies a place to test their physical or virtual products. The Catapult network focuses on the challenges that our society faces and addresses the technology needs for all of us. For ideas that don't quite meet the specific challenge area, they also run the Open Innovation Programme, which co-funds projects and provides businesses with the sort of valuable support they need to grow. I'd strongly advise you to, if you haven't done so already, to look at whether Innovate UK can help you. I believe there are folks from the vast support network here in the room, so please make use of this opportunity. This technology-driven creativity is often viewed as London-centric, big coincidence that we're here, and benefiting the 1%. This is simply not the case. There are plenty of examples from across the country where we're seeing the use of technology to create value for the economy. For example, a combination of new internet platforms and our traditional cottage industries has been able to provide ultra-micro businesses around the country with access to global markets. The sharing economy, for example, is helping people across the country deliver new services, from care for the elderly to car sharing on a daily commute. It harnesses the value of our assets, it supplements income, and provides a means to invest in new assets. A great example I've personally come across is the Peterborough DNA program. It looks to create a circular city. It builds on existing assets and promotes sharing and reuse amongst many other inspiring concepts. Paul, our next speaker, will go further into this. As many of you know, the UK is a member of the D5, the Digital Five, together with Israel, New Zealand, South Korea, and Estonia. By way of example, the Estonian government has been experimenting with distributed ledger technology for a number of years now, using a form known as keyless signature infrastructure. It allows citizens to verify the integrity of their data on government databases. It also makes it virtually impossible for privileged insiders to perform illegal acts on government networks. This ability to assure the citizens that their data is held securely and accurately has helped Estonia launch a whole range of services, such as the e-proxy vote, e-business register, e-tax. There are plenty of opportunities for us here in the UK to learn from like-minded governments on the implementation of such technology. The Government Office for Science recently published a report on distributed ledgers. I highly recommend it. It makes a great Sunday afternoon read. So where are we going and what is the future? We all know disruption is not without its challenges. New technologies affect people, places, and businesses. And it's important that the government takes the wider impacts into account. We want to support new businesses. We want to support businesses with fresh ideas and that raise opportunity. But we also know we have to be agile so that our thinking keeps pace. To do this, we want to actively collaborate with businesses, such as yourselves, in understanding issues, the challenges, and opportunities from your perspective. So looking to the future, there are a few big questions that we need to answer as a whole. What is the role for the government? Can we simplify support for businesses? If we do have a role, how can we define that? Do we let the market take force and control where its destiny should be? How do we tackle the big moral and ethical questions that new technology raises? How do we engage with the public to help them understand and accept change? It's coming. To tackle these, we're going to need to listen to you, from businesses in the UK and from around the world. Everyone will be aware the government has committed to a new industrial strategy. Work has started across the government to listen. We are in listening mode. Through the course of today, I'm keen to hear from you. What are the key challenges that you face that the government can help with? Where should investment flow in the future? And are we creating unnecessary barriers that we need to address? Moving forward, direct engagement with businesses will be the core of what we do. My team and I have partnered with well over 500 businesses since 2013 to identify their barriers in emerging sectors. We plan to continue this work and make it bigger and better. So what does this all mean for you? In thinking about your innovation, your transformation, your disruption, you've probably all thought about monetizing the idea you've had, or the idea someone else had. And for those in the room lucky enough to have come up with an idea that actually does work, you're then faced with the uphill battle of figuring out whether you have a market to flourish in. You have bureaucracy in front of you. You're thinking about customers and how to attract them. You're thinking about skills and where to find them. You're thinking about money and how to raise it. If you have the elements to make up a disruptive business, in that you are capturing a previously untapped segment of the market, your business case and investment portfolio is absolutely crucial. Earlier this year, I was fortunate to travel to the Antarctic continent with Robert Swan, the first man crazy enough to have walked to both poles without any support. It was an incredible and life-changing experience. And I came back to London with the fuel behind me to start up a charity, which in many ways is like starting up a business. I'll be honest, I struggled, and I still do struggle. I struggled to gather traction, to prove that I was making a difference, that my charity was credible, that people should give me money to run a charity. But I persisted, and I still do persist. The one thing that I would say that has helped me throughout is being clear about what my vision is. My vision towards solving a societal issue, a societal challenge. Whether you come from a large business or a starting up, your business vision is absolutely crucial. We encourage supporting businesses that prove to have social and economic benefits for the UK. The economic benefits are simple. You make money, and most of us do. You contribute to the economy, and most that make money do. Social benefits are sometimes overlooked. It includes ethical employment, the solutions to grand challenges, inclusion, and care for the environment. In the race to the top, we sometimes forget these social aspects. I'd urge you to please think about the social case for your business. It will attract investors, both from public and private sources. If the barriers you're facing are created by the government, or the government can do something to help, we're keen to hear. We're keen to help. The email address is above. We're keen to create a positive business environment for transformational businesses. The issues may be cross-cutting, such as access to finance, or they may be specific to your sector, such as regulation and standards. We have a unique opportunity at the moment with the industrial strategy to take a fresh look at the issues at hand. In all, the opportunity to develop technology that solves a societal challenge has never been better. The UK provides the platforms to enable this, and I'm truly excited for the opportunities we can all create. Thank you.